We start tonight with a look at a lawsuit against a local city here in North Alabama. One activist group is suing the city of Florence for violating their freedom of speech.
WAAY 31's Nicole Zedek's been digging through that lawsuit all evening. Nicole, what exactly are they alleging?
Well, it all boils down to freedom of speech and assembly, two of the rights that the local nonprofit Project Say Something claimed the city of Florence violated. Now, this 30-page lawsuit details multiple accounts where the group claims the city used arbitrary judgment to enforce city ordinances and prevent peaceful protests.
I'm hoping that Florence is a safe space for people to exercise their First Amendment rights.
The founder of Project Say Something, a nonprofit aimed at fighting racial injustice, is suing the city of Florence for their response to more than 160 protests that took place in 2020, protesting the death of George Floyd and the Confederate monument in front of the Lauderdale County Courthouse.
I think our leadership has struggles to accept change and to accept revolution.
In a 30-page lawsuit, Project Say Something claims the city of Florence and its chief of police, Ron Tyler, violated the plaintiffs' rights of freedom of speech and assembly, noting two ordinances that the city and police have inconsistently enforced.
The noise ordinance that says whatever's unreasonable you can't do, and then a parade ordinance that requires a permit for parades.
The lawsuit argues that unamplified human voice can't be regulated with a noise ordinance.
Particularly for people engaging in First Amendment activity. They want to be heard, and they have a right to be heard.
And stationary protests shouldn't fall under parade guidelines.
When the chief says you're going to have to pay $360 a day, for police protection for a permit, people should not have to pay for protection because they're exercising their rights.
The lawsuit argues both the parade permit and noise ordinance are unconstitutionally vague as written, allowing for the city to subjectively enforce guidelines where they see fit. Project Say Something is asking
that we have clear boundaries and that any and everyone who wants to protest, especially if you want to protest for racial justice, that you're able to do so peacefully.
I tried reaching out to both Florence city officials and the police department late this afternoon, but I haven't heard back from anyone at this time. Reporting live in studio, Nicole Zedek, WAAY 31 News.